Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Sit back and relax, because we got some Madden football coming your way. And if you like what you see, put a like and keep your comments appropriate and respectful.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Yeah!
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. With that, we head up to MetLife.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And Charles, this is one of those inexcusable special teams penalties, an out-of-bounds kickoff.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. Sometimes errors occur because of situations.
Defense.
On first down, Flacco. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Flacco. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
Now after the sack, Flacco and the Broncos come up 3rd and long. Flacco looks to throw. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 45-yard line.
Come on, defense.
Came together there, in-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. First carry of the game here for Royce Freeman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. And that's complete to Sanders. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
The 7th play now in this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. From the gun, Flacco. And Sanders has got it complete. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. It's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially to play like this one. 3rd down, the game never needs stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
They moved the ball pretty well there on the opening drive. You think they're okay settling for 3?
I don't think they're happy about settling for 3, but I think you're exactly right with the word okay because they threw it well, they ran it well. Excellent balance for the first drive of the game.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over.
All right, offense, let's do this.
3rd overall selection back in 2018 from USC. It's Sam Darnold. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. Back to throw, Darnold, and he whips that one incomplete there. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for, and now it's 2nd down. Offensive starters time. Electric is certainly a word that comes to mind when you talk about Le'Veon Bell.
Love the way that he reshaped his body coming out of college. A bigger, thicker runner while he was at
Le'Veon Bell, it's a foot race. The 30, 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell, 74 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
And that is caught for the 2 points.
8-3.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And out of bounds there on the kick.
Automatic first down.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Flacco
Sack him.
Lindsay, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Avery Williamson there to make the stop. Here's Flacco off the play fake to Lindsay. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Into heavy traffic.
Intercepted! Intercepted! Run, baby! Run, baby! Run, baby!
And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And here's a look at the defense for Denver.
Von Miller is so good that he doesn't even need a nickname. His ability to bend and dip on the pass rush, unequaled in this league.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. Refusing to go down. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down. And it should be the final play before the quarter ends. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Darnold. Well, he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter.
Yeah.
1 quarter in the books. 8-3, our score. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Lindsay, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beat. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd and 12, Flacco. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Offense.
Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. After the penalty, it's Bell. Still going. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9. They'll try the right side with Bell. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Flacco going to bring up the Broncos 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This game's been really interesting.
Second! Lindsay, able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Flacco, and that's complete to the tight end Hireman. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Flacco leaves to Lindsay on the draw. Room to run past midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a 1st down with his very next run.
This is the tight end Fant. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
2 minutes to play in the first half of an 8-3 game. And a reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle. On 2nd and 7, Darnold. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Darnold. And Enunwa's got it, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They got 29 yards that time.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and maybe an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
The new point there is they were able to connect. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. They'll try and run it in with Bell. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Blaming on Bell. As the first half is winding down. And the Jets will extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost always had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is. I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they're always talking about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Flacco from the gun. He's got his tight end, Jake Butt. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Flacco from midfield. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jake Butt in the final seconds of the first half as his guys are back within a single score.
Terrific. Touchdown. I know we've got a game now.
Yeah, I think anytime you go into the second half down just 1 or 2 scores, you feel not where you want to be, but in a pretty good spot.
And I think for most teams, when they go into the half in this situation, it's not a lot of adjusting going on. It's much more, all right, guys, let's just play a little bit better than we did in the first half.
Extra point from McManus is good, and that will get him one closer. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. He can't bring it down.
The big room does work.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And we put our focus now on Le'Veon Bell. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
He's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see him back. Just don't have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but...
This is caught at the 20. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works. And they score. Robbie Anderson, 62 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum, but not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries, still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talked about this
22
to
10.
You're right that they saw all week, correct?
I am kicking
Definitely
butt.
game plan for, felt good
For the
about
Jets.
being aggressive and going for it.
Sack him.
They've gotten 2 for 2.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Another run by Lindsey, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
If these guys going to chop into that deficit, they have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Now Flacco, and that is incomplete.
into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And Le'Veon Bell making his way back out onto the field now. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt.
He's got it in. Complete. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Two catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets will extend their lead. And there, Charles, he lined up out left, ran the post, caught it over the middle, and the rest, as they say, is history.
And you have to love the scheme that they just showed there, because if you're going to run a deep post, you ordinarily have to get a safety out of the middle of the field. And you do it one of 2 ways. Either by running routes at him that carries him away from it, or you either freeze him in the middle with routes that run underneath so that he doesn't get depth. Then you throw it over the top, and boy, what a successful play that was.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Big mistake here by the kicker, kicking it out of bounds.
The one that drives coaches
28
crazy.
to 10.
Keep it in the field of play and let your guys cover.
Here's Lindsey. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Passing play, Flacco. And he's got his man on the out route. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Bell. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Now a draw play. This is Bell. Breaks free again. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
I know every time we watch Le'Veon Bell play, we think about him making people miss the hesitation move. But you remember he came out of Michigan State as a bruiser and a thumper, and he still has those capabilities.
At 225 pounds, an underrated part of his game. A first down run for Bell, not going to get much, maybe a couple, and it's 2nd down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw is Darnold. This one caught by Crowder. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 35. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 35-yard line. Here's Bell. A tackle made by Todd Davis. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. But again, it's Bell. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We've played 3 quarters, and that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a first down carry by Bell. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough task here, though. 3rd and long. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. Darnold.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback.
And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. Chris Herndon, 34 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
36-10.
Out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job. Execute it.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Flacco. They'll find Lindsey here. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the 1st.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Flacco's throw there complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounder. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
On 1st down, Bell. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet 1st down. Throwing on 2nd down. Darnold. That one's complete to Tomlinson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And And Denver getting set to take the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Setting up to throw, Flacco. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson. Now they got to get to the line quickly to try again after the sack. Flacco, and that's complete to Sanders. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. 3rd down, Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. And that is incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen as a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure.
36,
the backside being ball
13.
hogs and picking passes off.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point, or in this case, a field goal.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when the team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
We focus our attention now on the Jets defense. And the big reason they have the lead right now, as we see on the screen, their 3 turnovers.
And how about the emotion now that the defensive team is generating for the entire team? Creating the turnovers, what they call it. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Our score, and that could be the final. Oh, he's throwing.
He'll dump this one off to Lindsey.
Down.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. From the gun, Flacco. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold. Sheds another, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
The Jets come with a victory, winning 36-13.
everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. We are just moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the San Francisco 49ers. With that, let's get you out to Silicon.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between our visitors and the San Francisco 49ers. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they're led out by a guy who learned from one of the great ones in his first few years in Tom Brady. This is Jimmy Garoppolo.
When you're a backup to one of the all-time great players, if you don't spend time picking that guy's brain or just watching and observing how he does things to increase your game, then you've wasted that time. I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo is that type of a player. I think those lessons learned have a chance to transmit themselves very well.
25 yards that time.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
13 yards there to Niner first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Kevin Coleman, 35 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So they start this game just like they won. Opening drive touchdown, a nice run there to finish it off.
Yeah, that's what we call an explosive run because of the distance. And being able to do that, that puts a little uncertainty in the minds of your opponent.
He won't go down, and he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Opening drive touchdown, and two-point conversion.
Amazing nowadays for the kickers. I've actually talked with a few of them. They're more concerned about the point after touchdown than actually missing regular field goals. So maybe the coach is taking some pressure off here and just going for two and saying, I'm saving you for the big stuff later.
He's hanging out by the net. And this kick goes out of bounds, and that's obviously why the flag comes out here.
And now you can see the defense greeting the kicker as they go out to play. The starting field position for the offense is excellent, puts a lot more pressure on the defensive guys.
Yeah, and if the kicker thinks he's lonesome, he's really lonesome after a play like this.
Hey, he better hope that he's lonesome because...
And right away, he lost the football. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill, but the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you'd gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. Continuing to fight for more. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On second down, it's Coleman. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
It's a first down following a gain of 3. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. The starters on defense here for Los Angeles.
Melvin Ingram is beginning to come into his own as an outside linebacker. Strong, solid, with an excellent first step.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jarek McKinnon. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on third down. Garoppolo now. Good one, able to haul it in. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Garoppolo to Goodwin there for a 49er first. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That good for 19 and a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Yep, face mask on the defense.
And a big face mask penalty here, 15 yards.
You never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your fingers can get tangled up there, and that can hurt you as a player.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Here we go. Like 80!
On third down, a run from Breida. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Yeah, he pushed it. Pushed it from short distance, wide right. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So from nothing less there than chip shot distance, a tough miss from the right hash mark.
Well, this is just a wobbler. I mean, he knows he's got to get it going left, but that was right all the way.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rivers, and his throw is incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, but now it'll be third down. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Rivers. He's got his man. It's Williams. A third down gain of 19. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Rivers again. And caught by Henry. First down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after
pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. D Ford able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. unable to find anyone open.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Breida, and he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. That'll be complete to Breida.
That play was well covered, just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, not able to find any yardage on that one.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He's got his man, it's Kendrick Bourne. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching up another 15 against your squad.
Tackle made by Adrian Phillips on 2nd down now. It's Coleman looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rivers got Gordon open, completes it. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. Here's Ty Long now as he's on to punt for L.A. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So 1 touchdown, 1-2. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the kickoff sails out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
You can see the looks on the faces of the rest of the team. You have one job to do. Just kick the ball and play.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles. The kicker, and this is just inexcusable.
Absolutely inexcusable. Everyone out there slugging it out for the entire game. Execute your job.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he'll get it down to the 46 and 7 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Throwing Rivers. He's got it to Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations. So he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach. And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion. It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out, or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage just come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another first down with that run.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one. And none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. On third down, Rivers. And this is going to be incomplete. So on fourth down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. Badgley able to knock this one through, and they get on the board, trailing now 8-3. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, there's still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Tackle made by Thomas Davis. On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside. And have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Garoppolo. Oh, he's going to look end zone here for Pettis. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Good throw. Good catch.
On first down, here's Breida. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the fourth and final quarter. After the broken tackle, couldn't get free for much space, taken down right at the 10. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. From 10 yards out, and the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in a 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Well, they did. It worked. And the kicker commits the kicker's cardinal sin. He kicks it out of bounds. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. This pass finds its way to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. Rivers now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's Rivers. Completes it to Benjamin. And he's got this down to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Benjamin's got it. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
And it is.
Kind of surprised they accept the penalty.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down. That's what counts more.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. From the 10-yard line, here's 2nd and goal. They run it here with Gordon. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the markers. They'll stop him well short of the yellow line. A good job there defensively to stop him for a gain of just 4, and that'll bring up 4th and goal. 4th down, Rivers. And that is incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for the strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They will run again with Coleman. And he'll be about 4 yards shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is Coleman. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. The 49ers now going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. Sheds a 2nd man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Garoppolo gives to Breida. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will be blown down right around the 25-yard line.
16-3. 16-3.
Rivers gets set to lead this offense. Down by 13, 26 seconds to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. A first down throw here for Rivers. Able to get this to Gordon. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Down to a knee goes Garoppolo, and that ought to do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. There's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. We are just moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Baltimore Ravens. With that, let's get up to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. There to call all the action. We welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor at M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. Here's the scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, and Charles kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Here's Michael Bagsley now to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This is fielded at the goal line. And they'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. They'll have Lamar Jackson calling the shots, the former Heisman Trophy winner from Louisville. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Snead's got it. Oh, refusing to come down. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. And a very good offensive unit here. One of the reasons they're so good is running back Mark Ingram.
Took a little while for him to find his footing when he got into the league, but the former Heisman Trophy winner has it now. And has really upped his pass receiving potential. A nice player.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. And if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving him a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards on that one, and a Raven first. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Still on his feet. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. 25 yards. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. So they start this game just like they won. Opening drive touchdown, a nice run there to finish it off.
Yeah, that's what we call an explosive run because of the distance. And being able to do that puts a little uncertainty in the minds of your opponent.
Opening drive touchdown, and 2-point conversion.
Amazing nowadays for the kickers. I've actually talked with a few of them. They're more concerned about the point after touchdown than actually missing regular field goals. So maybe the coach is taking some pressure off here and just
Our
going for
score.
two.
Let's
Instead
start
of
the
saving it
game.
for the big stuff later.
He's hanging out by the middle. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To throw is Rivers. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Rivers now. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 26.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
A 1st down throw here for Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football.
On plays like this, where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On 3rd down, Rivers. Open man to Allen. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. 1 quarter down, 8-0 to score. Going with a big fullback, Watt. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Gordon. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the 1st half.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Mark Ingram now gears up to help lead this offense back out there. And he is inching inching closer to that 100-yard mark.
And that's the goal. That's the benchmark that every hunter in the NFL is trying to get to, and he's locked in on it pretty well right now. I would suspect that his linemen are locked in pretty well, too. They know that if a guy gets over 100 yards, they've done a great job, too.
You think every starter sort of has the number 100 in his mind before a game?
I guarantee that they do. That's what they think about. That's what they dream about. That's what they visualize during practice all week. 100 yards, because once you get there, it's almost like you hit that number, boom, you might even get the 2.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they get him to Ingram. And he'll get him out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
And then we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with the bandit.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 30. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They run. It's Mark Ingram. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. On 2nd and 2, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Now it's Jackson.
Someone's been having a good game so far. You know something? A lot has been power running. They just had to take him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram with his 2nd touchdown here this first half, as the Ravens push further out in front. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I get some more. I get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
14-7.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Rivers now, the throw on 1st down. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green.
The partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rivers complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up the 3rd down. Benjamin's got it. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of 1st. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
They have a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of 1st. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Ravens will take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted And it winds up falling incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts, but it's going to be second down. This is Ingram. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Yeah, the guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the 3rd quarter. Let me spit this out. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead as we resume action here in quarter number 3.
I didn't get to finish. I didn't get to finish my Snickers.
So they will accept the penalty and
Let
move
me spit
forward.
this out.
Automatic first down.
That was great. That was great.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Rivers.
Oh crap.
And nearly picked off there. And it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Here's Rivers. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Ingram again, first down carry. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. On second down, Ingram. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. Now Ingram, he's been busy today. It's a loss of 14 that time. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Jackson now. Got a man, it's Brown. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 41 yards. As the Ravens push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So that one will be accepted. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
20-7 our score.
Throwing Rivers. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rivers looking for Allen. He's got him on the slam. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Rivers out quickly here to Allen. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Well, they brought the pressure, and they get man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit, and that's what you have to do, because I just talked with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. You've got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a second down. Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And it's complete. Henry. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Rivers looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Yeah, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. They'll run on first down. Ingram still on his feet. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Again, they'll run with Ingram. That's a 1-to-1 now. Pushing his way through. Still moving. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
On first down, it's Ingram. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Desmond King there on the coverage.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
So it looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away.
20-7 our score still.
Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off the ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. On second down, Rivers again.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Rivers now 12 of 16 thus far. It's first and 10. Now Rivers throw into the hands of Gordon. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Throwing, Rivers. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
And this is
Intercept that!
And that should do it. Picked off by Patrick on Rossor. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
There goes Mark Ingram. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, 75 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure.
26 to 7. Sorry, 28.
Free kick out of bounds.
Give me a second here.
Oh, he kicked it out.
28. 28 to 7 our score.
Out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job, execute it.
That throw into the arms of Allen. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of yards on first down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not caught.
Intercepted again!
For the fourth time today. Picked off by Patrick on Rossor. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held him to 7. If we made 1 point, could have had our shutout.
Ingram again. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run from the pistol with Ingram. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. It appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah.
28-7, the final score in that game. Thank you all so much for watching Nick and Awesome. Thanks for watching Nick and Awesome Family Gaming.